Thank you, everyone, for staying to get to know us startups. And I'm here to represent Liveretas Biosciences. My name is Liezel Danan, co-founder and chief executive officer. Our mission is to automate delivery of truth grounded in biochemistry. And for our current endeavor, we're providing digital twin technologies for drug quality, efficacy, and safety. So this is who we are. We are revolutionizing testing for drug quality, safety, and efficacy, making it 100 times faster compared to when you use current solutions out there, both from a testing partner outfit, a CRO, or even with the current software tools that are available. Our solutions rapidly translate complex data sets so drug innovators can select the best drug candidates with the highest chance for FDA approval. And this is our leadership. Um, this is our leadership team. I came from biopharma myself, spent over 10 years doing drug development, being the head of mass spectrometry at some biopharma companies. And I've been a mass spectrometrist for over 25 years, and I've built laboratories, many laboratories in both industry and academia, joined by my co-founders, Nina, Jomer, and Eric. We are advised as well by experts from both biopharma industry and also in the tech industry. Just in case you need to step out of the room fast, just want to share with you what are our attractions to date. So far, we've been working with 15 clients. We've generated over $1.5 million worth of revenue in less than 3 years with a gross profit margin of over 60%. In the past 3 years, we've been blessed to have tripled and then doubled our revenue from 2021 to 2023. Last year, we started introducing a second business model, which is our SaaS business model. And we have 2 paying biopharma clients right now who are participating in our beta program. And we're part of the Microsoft for Startups program. So what is the problem we're solving? The big problem in drug development is the fact that there is no streamlined solution for efficiently selecting promising candidates with the highest chance of FDA approval. And based on my experience in over a decade, this is due to outdated testing processes, data compatibility and portability issues, and limited talent availability. What I've seen so far in the past 2 decades is the fact that over $200 billion has been spent year over year to advance 20,000 drug candidates, but only 50 are approved by the FDA, and the success rate is below 1%. So based on many years of experience with this frustration of how archaic mass spec testing is to support biotherapeutics drug development, we came up with this idea that what we really need is an AI-enabled solution where you are integrating the laboratory components of a testing lab and adding artificial intelligence with it so that you can easily create drug product digital twins. You can strategize testing and manage drug life cycle seamlessly. And you can introduce regulatory and product testing expert systems that can be integratable to third-party solutions. So what can our AI do right now? Well, so far we've incorporated expert systems and machine learning so that the digitization of an antibody drug conjugate, which is my expertise, from its physical form into its digital form can be done in less than 5 hours. When I was before working for Genentech, my primary client at Eurofins, I would spend over 150 hours just looking at line by line data set. There are 3,000 lines to look at manually. And there are many scientists who would look at this information and get cross-eyed. So we're doing that right now in less than 5 hours, and in the future, our goal is to get this to 0.5 hours. So the benefits to the clients is, of course, we are decreasing time, we're decreasing friction and the need for talent. Our data sets that we present to our clients can provide rapid go, no-go decision making. It can provide insight. It is providing insights for drug design and manufacturing. The AI also integrates regulatory agencies' input, and this is cumulatively saving a lot of time for lead asset development. The two business models that we have right now are the tech-enabled service, and we are averaging about $100,000 per client per year. And for our SaaS, our ideal subscription will be $25,000 license per user per year. But of course, right now we're giving some discounts to our beta testers. Here's our revenue forecast. Again, our gross profit margin for the tech-enabled testing is over 65%, while the SaaS revenue so far is at 90%. We hope to hit over $40 million or closer to $50 million in about 4 years and a half. Well, the important aspect of mass spec testing is this. Most of the tools that we're developing for biopharma as our beachhead can be applied in various verticals. Eventually, we're going to target to be also in the food safety testing industry and also environmental monitoring industry, which will double our TAM per year. And then sky's the limit when we are ready to penetrate the market for human health and forensics. Here's a growth and product roadmap of the company. We would love to partner with our automation and lab integration friends, especially when we are ready to dive into the world of lab assistant robotics. We definitely would like to get myself out of the lab. I've been in the lab for too long. And when that happens, then it's so easy to turn it into a B2B company for variety of vertical markets. And currently, here's our ask. We're raising $500,000 for seed pre-series A bridge. And most of this will be used for product development, marketing, and sales. And so far, we have commitments of up to $150,000. Now, if you ask what have we raised so far, we have raised a total of 1.7 million to date. And that will be it. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. And please, feedback as well.
Hi, this is Will. One of the questions I had is, how are you training your AI?
We are starting with expert systems. So it's rules-based expert system. And then we are training using our own generated data sets for the machine learning. So we control the quality of the data that we input into our training data set.
That you're manually annotating it yourself to make sure that's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
And then do you plan on using that as sort of a data moat to segment yourself from other competitors? And who are your competitors?
Our closest competitor right now are the software providers. So we are a hybrid tech-enabled service provider and a software solution provider. So it's hard to find a direct competitor for those two combination. For the software arm, our biggest competitors are Protein Metrics, and they've been around for a while. They were my collaborators in the past. Unfortunately, they are not yet there with regards to directly meeting the needs of our target clients. So we are happy to be working closely with our clientele to directly address the unmet needs. Now, from the other arm, that I used to work for one of the multinational testing CROs out there, and part of this work that we do is inspired by that experience of many frustrations of how ELNs, LIMS, instrument managers, data processing systems for mass spec analysis are all fragmented, and it takes me a very long time to put all the information together. That I would still use yellow pad and mechanical pencil and calculators in addition to Excel spreadsheets. So we want to get rid of all of that and then automate this fully and integrate all of those different information management systems. So I totally can relate to the earlier talks when you said that, you know, integration first is the way to automate a life sciences company. So we built Liveretas from scratch with integration first in mind. Yeah.
Great, thank you.
My question is also, along those lines. What patent protection do you have on your technologies?
We currently have a provisional patent on file.
Is
And
that
we have many documented trade secrets.
so? What prevents other companies to get into your space?
Well, the expert system and the machine learning themselves are unique to us. In addition to that, we're building our own Gen AI that can, take care of our reporting needs, and also something something that was articulated earlier, we're thinking about it as well, like how can you program a robot to become a lab assistant. So we're thinking in those lines as well right now, like how do we, because we practice what we preach in the laboratory. So while we are executing experiments in the lab, we capture them. And that's what we use as our basis. And that is our unique IP to power through the entire operations.
That's really great vision. The only counter argument I have is, a lot of the discoveries are by accidents. So how will you program those robots to make accidents in the lab?
Oh, they're not going to be fully autonomous. There will always be a human component for now that I can see. Like when you look at testing at the level that we are working on, something that can be near fully automated is what we call routine testing, where the development of the method and the testing of specific biotherapeutics are already templated. Now, those discoveries that you're talking about, those are still going to be done in a method development stage where human will have to be involved with the method design and the execution.
Really quick question.
Yes.
The previous raise, what was the terms and the valuation? You said you raised 1.7 million, and it sounds like you may not have the terms yet, but are there terms yet on this 500,000 pre-series?
So we were able to raise 1.7. I mean, that was a rolling seed raise through convertible note. The terms were at 15 million. 13.5 million, I'm sorry. We hope to be at 15 million this time, but with what's going on right now in the market, we're happy to provide discount. And so we are currently offering that discount to bring down our pre-money valuation to $10 million. And our goal is to raise Series A within the next year.